Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's DJ Donuts here, and I'm here to tell you how to play some good old SkyWars. The server I'll be playing on today is Pvp.sc. Once again, I'll leave the server IP in the description. Again, I love doing this. So I'm getting in the mood for tips and tricks. Like my last video was some Hunger Games. If you haven't seen that, I'll leave the link in the description to that as well. So right here, I'll just be telling you how to play some good old-fashioned SkyWars. So what I did to play some good SkyWars this time was, first I dropped down. As soon as I dropped down, I checked my chest. I think this is pretty self-explanatory when you're playing SkyWars. You want to have a good kind of, a good rhythm with it. So what I did was I decided to go and I picked up my chest, and the SkyWars, there's nothing to it, but I've dropped the SkyWars gameplay on the bottom of it just to make sure that it was kind of better than just regular. So after a while, I'm gonna have to stop talking because it's gonna be such a short video because there's not that many tricks to it that I could gather up, and I'm not scripting this. I'm saying it all out of my head. So I'm gonna have to start the video, and then I'll leave some dubstep. I'll turn the dubstep up, and I'll let you guys watch me either win or fail. I'm not gonna spoil it. Alright, so let's get into it. So first tip, pick up your chest. After you need to pick up your chest, evaluate what you have from what you don't have. This is what you need to take from the chest. You need to take anything that you could throw. Eggs, snowballs, ender pearls, especially ender pearls, and I'll get into ender pearls later. So, because ender pearls are like the key factor for SkyWars. So, what I was doing was, I was saying that you need any projectiles, and if you have any arrows and a bow and arrow, keep that in priority. The class that I picked for this is, I always pick the free one, because I can never save up any points, because I'm not that good, but I'm good as well. I keep my points positive, but I never can save a 10 for the ender pearl kit, and that's the only kit that I really use, because that kit is so helpful once you get the ender pearl. So the ender pearl, what I do with the ender pearl is, I take my ender pearl. If you do have an ender pearl, take it and throw it at mid. Teleport yourself to mid, don't even wear any armor, just get a sword. And then when you go to mid, they'll automatically have some diamond armor there waiting for you. Usually on all maps of this, they'll have diamond armor, every piece of the diamond armor, sometimes even sets, multiple sets. Now when you get to the middle, what you want to do is you want to take out all of the armor that you see there, even if you have it on already. All diamond gear and all stuff that people can use against you, take it. Just like in Hunger Games, you don't want them picking up some of your leftovers and killing you. How embarrassing would that be, right? You leave a sword left over, or you leave a diamond sword. If you have a diamond sword, someone teleports over there with an ender pearl, or they build over without you seeing, and then they go into the chest and find a diamond sword and kill you with it. That's kind of embarrassing. SkyWars goes either way. So, I'm going to go over attacking, then I'll go on defending, then I'll go on building. Attacking, there are two ways you can get to other people's islands. You can either ender pearl over or build over. Or you can use the waterfall stream tactic, which is hard. When you're building over, you want to have at least 4 ice blocks. Every 5 blocks, or every 2 or 3 blocks that you place down an ice block on top of that 3rd or 4th block, and then you will automatically have a waterfall coming down. And you have to use that, because as soon as the players know that you're building over, they're going to throw snowballs at you, fishing rods, every single thing that they can use to knock you off. That's what they're going to do. So with that, you want to have a good old-fashioned waterfall so that you can catch yourself in the water while you are going. Okay, so next tip for attacking. When you're ender pearling over, make sure you don't miss an ender pearl. So I remember I was recording one of these and I felt so embarrassed because I ender pearled and I missed my ender pearl. If I missed, I hit the edge of the island, but you know what I'm talking about, right? You throw an ender pearl, it falls short, it hits the side of the block, and you fall to your death. So you don't want that to happen. What you want to do is you want to throw your ender pearl directly at the player. If you know, and only do this, only go and attack someone who you know you can beat. That's pretty self-explanatory, but I still want to say it just because you need to go to the player that you know you can beat. If there's a guy next to you with all leather armor and a diamond sword, and you have all sorts of type of armor and a diamond sword, you should go and fight him, right? Because in SkyWars, it doesn't matter, even if the guy has better gear, you can kill him. Because you want to know why? It's called knocking out. And here, I will bridge into my defending tactics. So, defending, right? While you are defending, you need to take extreme caution. While you're on your island, a lot of people will decide to come to take your roof. So when they come to take your loot, you have to make sure that they can't take your loot. And when they come to take your loot, then trust me, they're not gonna come amateur. They're probably using the waterfall technique already. Every single technique they can use, they probably are using. So you need to learn how to defend yourself. If you see someone blocking over, use your snowballs or use your fishing rod or whatever thing you can throw at them, or a door or something, and try and knock them off. Don't do it from head on, so you're just gonna knock them back a block and they're not gonna fall off. They're just gonna go back on their bridge or back to their island. What you need to do is you need to get an angle on them, like a side angle preferably, not on the both angle, but like a side angle, and you need to hit them off from there. You'll see me oftentimes placing water for defense like that, and you see how I fell and I jumped into my water stream? That's another thing, faking your death on defense. If someone comes to your island and they're so strong, and you know you have a waterfall somewhere, get ready to jump off that sucker and land in the bottom of that waterfall. The bottom of the waterfall is just safe, because they're not going to know. If they know, then they're obviously just going to let it fall. They're just going to go and they're just going to come and cut off the water stream completely and kill you. And in that case, I am sorry, I give you my regards, because that always happens to me. But oftentimes, they don't know you've not died yet, because sometimes in the SkyWars thing, if someone has one SkyWars, they'll say, oh, so-and-so have one SkyWars, and you thought that. You think that makes them think that you have died, because they only see the message, they don't read it. So when they think you've died, they've left. And I think I do it once to this one guy. I think I fell into the water stream, he didn't know, and I killed him. I don't know if I do it in this game or not. Well, anyway, back to the gameplay. So, we were going in, and you see right here what I'm doing? I'm defending. These two guys are teamed. I think I'm losing to them. I'll lose to them, I think. I don't know. I don't remember what gameplay this was. It was a bit old, actually. But I remember I had saved it up from a while, because I wanted to make a tips and tricks video for you guys from a while back ago, and I haven't really had the time to, because I've been really busy. So, what I wanted to do with this gameplay was I decided to record it, and then after I recorded it, I decided to watch it. Now, this was me testing to see if they had any more arrows. Because as you know before, these guys this is also another tactic you need to use. Hold a snowball out or an egg out, and you saw his arrow kind of went flashing for a little while. Do that. That is actually a thing. That is not a glitch. That was a thing. I hope Mahjong doesn't fix it, because after time when people are shooting arrows at me, I hold my egg or snowball out. Preferably a snowball. The egg sometimes doesn't work, but snowball always works. You hold your snowball out, and it's kind of as if a shield. So, yeah, that's also a thing, which shouldn't be a thing, but it is a thing, so deal with it. So, we're going back into the next sequence into this. Attacking but defending. Here's what I'm doing. You see how I'm defending but attacking? I'm trying to bridge over, but I have to defend my island. Oftentimes when you're bridging over to someone else's island, then someone else, other than that person that you're bridging over to, is bridging over to your island. And I don't think that happens to me in this game, but trust me, it happens in SkyWars. What you need to do at that point is ditch your bridge and go to him. Now you see this guy is heavily armored. I kept trying to knock him off, but he would never come off. I don't know why he wouldn't come off. This has been DJ Donuts. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like and subscribe.